Welcome to a Map Business Online video presentation. Today we're talking about using the data window yellow puzzle piece button to query data. We've got a fairly complex web map here. We've got territories, which I've got selected. I've got divisions and regions turned off. So I'm just simplifying my map a little bit to do the work in the data window. We're going to be querying medical facilities using that yellow puzzle piece button. So the first thing we want to do is isolate the territory that we're interested in viewing. And so to do that, we've got our list of territories down here. We've got our territory selected in the drop-down option. And I am going to look at the territory of Montana and Wyoming. I want to spell it correctly and then search for that. There, that Montana and territory, that territory of Montana, Wyoming is in the data window, and I'm going to filter on the map to just focus on Montana and Wyoming. So I might sit down with a sales rep and say, okay, we're just going to look at your territory today. So forget about all the other people, and let's just sit and talk about all the facilities in your territory. And what are those facilities? So we could then find the medical facilities list in the drop-down. That's giving us all of the medical facilities, 7,055 of them all across the country. And we're going to just look for a segment of that. So I'm going to query, clicking the yellow puzzle piece. So I'm going to look for data inside the selected territories and save the search results in the marketing list. Now, I could look for data outside of the territory. That's also there. And we could also query all data in the territory, all territories all across the country. Let's just focus on number one. Click Next. Now we want to go down and select that territory for the query to take place. There's Montana and Wyoming. We click Next. We name it. So we'll go Wyoming Med Facilities, create. Now the list has 98 of 7055, and we can filter that on the list, and you can see around the Montana area, all those other medical facilities disappeared. We're focused only on Montana and Wyoming, and we can start looking at each one and talking about, you know, our sales potential for this year, or what the patient situation is at Missouri River Medical Center. Whatever it is that you guys need to talk about, you've got that isolated and focused on here in your map. So you've been able to use the yellow puzzle piece to get that data for just that particular territory. You can export that out using this button right here. You can save it in Map Business Online. You can use Map Business Online as sort of an analysis tool that you share with your constituents and talk about their areas of interest. Go to mapbusinessonline.com and take our free trial. And thank you very much for taking the time.